Good afternoon, folks, and happy Wednesday. Not sure exactly what day it's going to be when this video drops, but I am super excited. I am getting ready to start prepping for this weekend down at the ranch, where I hope to get my camera system set up, my tent set up, and we are going to probably go ahead and camp out and do some cooking and have some live camera action coming out of the woods. Now, I don't know that I'd be able to do it live on YouTube, so you'll probably just be getting this video. But at some point in time, I'd love to get it set up to where I could actually go live. I may actually go live for a few minutes and just kind of walk around. The way I'm going to have to do this is I'm going to have to set up my phone as a hotspot so that I can actually have notifications if something walks in front of the camera. Now, for the most part, I'm just going to have the cameras running live. What I'm going to try to do is also get a thumb drive or something so I can actually record anything that I might actually capture on it. But anyway, that's still a long ways away. What I am going to do today is I am going to turn this post right here into a camera holder. I'm going to put me a hole in here, and then I'm going to mount my camera on there. Then I'm going to bury this post about a foot deep, depending on wherever I decide I want to go ahead and set the cameras up at. But I'm definitely excited. I'm going to work on one of these today just to make sure I can get it done, and then I'm going to set up the camera system itself, and then I'm going to just kind of make sure that I've kind of got everything figured out that I might need to figure out before I get down there Saturday. So, camping out at the ranch, prepping for the camp out at the ranch, something to that degree will be the name of this video. We'll see what happens, but here we go. Well, I first decided to give this a shot with my 60-volt DeWalt battery, and it didn't quite make it through there very easily. So I decided I needed to make a change and give it a try with my corded drill. My buddy Justin also reminded me later that I needed to drill a drill bit all the way through there so I could line up the two holes, because the hole saw that I had wasn't quite big enough to make it all the way through there. But I eventually got enough of it knocked out that I felt like I was ready to flip it over, do the other side. All right, well, one problem I ran into, you've been watching me long enough, if it's only one problem, that's doing pretty good. This bit that they had, this hole saw, that was the longest one they had at Lowe's. So I may have to find one that goes a little bit deeper than that one. So I had to basically do half of it and then flip it over and come back up through there. So it's a little bit rough right there, but that should give me plenty of room to run them wires through. And I'm gonna get to that here in a little bit. I gotta get some mowing done, get that wrapped up, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But we got a hole through our first post. I'm gonna chop one of these pieces up here, and that's gonna be what I actually mount the camera to, and then I'm gonna drill it to this here. And then that way I can take that on and off when I take the camera on and off when I need to. And then I'm only gonna bury these about a foot deep, so I'll be able to move these posts wherever I want to also. So we kind of got step one done, at least getting the hole through the post. I may have to go tomorrow and get me a little bit longer hole saw. I got pretty lucky that I actually met up with the hole when I flipped it over to the other side. So here we go. Well, folks, I do have a little bit of bad news. You are going to hear a lot of my voice for now on, at least for a little while. I've somehow managed to lose all the music files that I had downloaded because I was trying to clear space so I didn't have to pay $11 a month for extra storage. So there's that. It kind of blows my mind that most computers these days don't have much more than 5 gigabytes of storage data. That is not very much in the grand scheme of things, folks. Anyways, I'm just babbling on. I ended up pretty much going ahead and getting all these posts put together in the last couple of days.
And I gotta say, I'm pretty amped up about getting out there and camping out at the ranch. I won't lie though, it's been quite a long time since I've camped out in the woods in a tent with an air mattress that hopefully will stay aired up, because I'm dang near 48 years old, and laying on the ground does not really exactly seem like a very good idea. I'm not quite sure I would be able to get up off the ground, and I'd have to hope the neighbors would come and save me.
All right, well, here's my little contraption here. So this is about a 6-foot post. The last thing I got to do is make sure that the extra wire that I got actually goes with this. It says it does, but it's a different brand and everything. But basically, I'm gonna bury this thing, like I said, about a foot into the ground, tighten it up a little bit, and then we're gonna run the cords back to the main box. So this is just a Night Owl security system, and it's got 4 cameras. And what I want to try to do, probably tomorrow, I want to get the rest of this put together. I need to go get me another hole saw that goes all the way through there, because it's pretty rough. I had a little hard time getting them wires in there, and I don't want the wires to get tore up. But anyway, this thing is supposed to have an app that you can actually put on your phone, and then, like I said, I'm going to try to get it set up on my phone so that the hotspot on my phone will connect with the app on my phone, and then hopefully if something goes in front of it, it'll send me an alert while I'm out there. So I got one of them done. I'm gonna double check to make sure that these wires actually, the extra cord that I got goes with the cord that comes with it, because I think it's only like 40 foot that comes with it. So I got another 100 feet so I could get it out, you know, about 140, 150 feet away from the tent. I'm gonna have one I'm gonna have one camera set up on the tent. So that's gonna be it for this little video. I'm gonna probably just throw this all together into one video, but I've got one camera mounted, ready to go. I'm gonna get the other ones mounted, ready to go. Saturday morning, I'm going out there. I'm gonna get my tent set up. We are going to probably go get some food, get our cameras mounted where we want them to get them mounted at, cook us up some food, and camp out and see if we can catch some wildlife running around the camp while we're out there. Here we go. We'll see you out there. All right, folks, I just wanted to give a quick update. It is Thursday night. I'm hoping to get this video set up tonight or tomorrow. And then Saturday, I'm gonna go camping out at the ranch. So here's my little contraption, just a post with a camera on it. I got that point in the woods. It's actually not very straight. See if I can get her straightened up a little bit. All right. So anyway, sorry, there's that. And so I've got this, as long as my cats don't mess with it here. I need a night vision on my phone, on my camera here. So I ran this cord. So I'm glad I got that extra line, because it didn't get me very far. Don't mind the mess, folks. But that's the camera that's set up outside there. So I think I've got this thing figured out. The only thing I haven't quite figured out yet is how to get notifications on my phone, but I did get the app downloaded. So at some point in time I'll have to figure that out, but we should be able to get notifications if anything walks in front of that camera. I'm going to keep an eye on it tonight and just see if anything sets it off and if I get some sort of an alert. But folks, it's Thursday night. Saturday morning, I'm heading to the ranch, setting up my tent. I'm setting up these cameras. We're gonna cook out. We're gonna do some videoing in the woods there, see if we get any live action, and then I'm gonna stay the night. As long as my old ass don't get too sore in the middle of the night, I'm gonna probably go ahead and stay the whole night. But if I get too uncomfortable, I'm going home, because I'm a grown man and I can do that. Folks, we'll see you Saturday.